20 minutes will be put up on the score clock. And we, after a little bit of delay, are underway at the AIA. It is the Continentals who win the opening draw back at center ice. Rushed up the ice is Hyla Mosier. She'll get this in and lose control to the stick of Annika Hansen. With it now, Gia Avalone chips one off the high glass and played in neutral ice is Abby Coons. Quick pass over, and Hansen will dump this in. A sold-out crowd here today at Arrington Ice Arena. Fans from both sides. You see the student section there in the far side left corner. That's the men's Adrian Division III NCAA team. Love to see the support. And on the other side, a lot of blue sweaters coming into the stands today.
There's a lot of blue sweaters and more piling in as we speak. Big collision there behind the net.
Starting things up here, Cora Sullivan. Forwards a pass up. It's Bobby Roca towards neutral. Now a quick chip pass over. Solhub will get that back down low. Intercepted right there by Annika Hansen. Anderson, a pass coming over, and a stick save made by Sheridan, her first of the afternoon. The dump-in was controlled, now finds its way on the stick of Berghammer. Berghammer once again crosses over her own blue, elects to chip that off the high glass, and squirts behind Maya Roy, as Anderson will send a backhand pass over for LaSalle. Dumped in once again. Spinning is Roy. Will play that off the near side boards. Reaches the length of the ice, but the call was waved off for icing, so will continue play with 8:15 left to go. Both teams figuring each other out in the early stages of the game, shaking off some of the nerves of playoff hockey. Here's a turnover. Looking in front was LaSalle, and it was poke checked away by Sheridan.
Great poke check there by Sheridan. Sorrell was trying to pull that to the back end. You know, if she misses that poke check, that's a wide open net on the blocker side for Sorrell.
Good early action. It's played at center by Bullock. She'll work around and have it stripped away by Riley. Miraculously, this stays in as towards the slot. A backhand coming in, that just sails wide. Goldberg did not have to make a save on that. Dumped in by Coons. Worked around the outside, now collected by Dofi. Played at the center ice face-off circle, it's dumped in. That time, a stick save by Goldberg. Finds its way into the far side corner. This is dumped the length of the ice. Arm up is on the play, and the icing could not be beaten by a rushing Alina Dofi, and it'll go back down the other way. 17-17 left to go here in the first period at Arrington Ice Arena. NCAA Women's Division III quarterfinals. Hamilton College Continentals and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Both two very strong teams coming into this contest. Jam-packed with heavy talent. Great goaltending on both sides, and next whistle will take a second to introduce those starters of the afternoon. This is lifted up. Dofi tried a baseball swing. She'll get it on the backhand. Puts one towards the front. The rebound in front. Nobody was there to bang it home. Continuing on at the right blue. It's Trubin who will circle that in down low. Quackenbush there first. Work to the slot. Chipped out of the way. Here's a rush. Skating back is Belland, and a long shot from way downtown. Easy stick save there made by Goldberg. Left corner. Una Belland on the hunt. One of those dangerous players you got to watch out for, the Bulldogs skating into the game. 22 goals, 24 assists for a total of 46 points in 29 games.
Unbelievable stats there from the senior from Norway. Looking to continue that great regular season.
With speed, here's Claire McGinnis. Works around on the backhand. Now in the slot, loose puck. A shot blocked in front by her own man. It was Hyla Mosier who stepped in the lane. Tried to jump out of the way just in time, but cost a piece of the outside shin pad. In transition is Hudanish. Gets that deep into the zone. It's Sheridan. Out of the way to dump it around the cage. Smith tried to fire one in, but it was poke checked away swiftly There's another change of possession here at the center ice logo. It's Petrowski trying to fight for this one along the boards. Petrowski over to Anderson. Will connect a pass with Tia LaSalle, the impressive freshman, putting up good numbers this year. Won an all-rookie award in the NCAA conference, and with that, we'll take the time to introduce the starting goaltenders for this afternoon. On the side of Hamilton, it's Evie Sheridan. Skates into this game with a .936 save percentage and a .150 goals against average, with a 14-4 record on the season. And the other way, it's Sophie Goldberg, her .956 save percentage and a .83 goals against average with her 20-3 record. So both really strong netminders on either side of the ice. Kind of know what you're going to expect today.
Yeah, it's going to be a goaltending battle. Just, you know, which team can break through on the other goaltender first.
Down low, it's Anderson. Played up but kept in. Good stick play made there by Solhub. O'Reilly couldn't find the pass that was given over to her, so it's sent back down the other way. Chasing there with speed is Beretta. Forcing the pass there, Wolfschlager will stop it with the skate. And the long pass takes a skip over low-rise stick, and it's going to be an awarded icing with 14:26 left to go in the first period.
Yeah, not too much going offensively for either team. Still looking like trying to figure out each other. Has another icing charge to Adrian.
You have to think at this stage of the season when the stakes are high like this, sometimes nerves might come into play. Now, the Bulldogs, a team that's used to being deep into the playoffs, looking to figure things out here early on in the first period as we hear some hooting and hollering coming from the crowd here. Arrington Ice Arena absolutely buzzing this afternoon. Great attendance for both sides, as we mentioned earlier.
Bulldogs in the NCAA tournaments for the first time since the 1920 season. So a lot of first-year players playing their first NCAA tournament.
Sullivan sent a shot, and that caromed off of a body and sailed high over the crossbar. So Sullivan once again will skate back to her own blue to try and restart the rush. This finds its way to McGinnis. Breaking in, doesn't have any support as the Continentals were caught in a line change. Wolfschlager up the gut. Now through Main Street, it's Caderet towards the outside. On her forehand, looking towards the front, trying to slide one through, and a follow-up save made there by Sheridan. Good stop from Evie Sheridan.
Wow, what a chance from Caderet, then Sorrell on the rebound, but Sheridan is there and makes some great stops.
Sorrell with a soccer kick to keep this over the blue. Forced into the wall, it's Riley. Will have to try and make a play here, but instead she turns it over. Ferguson towards the front, easy blocker save by Goldberg. Pushed into the left corner. This is moved up the way. Here's Von Ruden with some space towards the front, couldn't get the shot off. A good stick check there by Abby Coons. Quick one-touch pass on the left wall. Skating back is Coons once again. Pressed there by Belland. Belland underneath the red. A quick shot and a save made there. Sheridan shutting the door and some extracurriculars after the whistles. We have a pile up.
Wow. Bulldogs starting to get some offense going. That top line of Hudanish and Belland and Von Ruden looking very dangerous as they've been out there a good 30, 40 seconds, but Coach Sean Skelly told them to stay. See how this pans out for Adrian.
12:40 in the first period. Game still deadlocked at 0. Neither team able to find the scoring touch just as yet. This is played into the zone. Beretta lost it to Belland, and a misplay to the pass for Van Ruden. Dumped in around the dasher. Avalone will skate back with Curry. Curry with a spinning backhand. Wraps it around down low. Taken away and sent up the wall. Skating there to get it, Carmen Anderson. Von Ruden is tied up in front of her own bench, and Bellin will play it back into the wall to try and receive some support. Finally, it's pushed out. Might have gone out of play there, but play continues on. No whistle. And this time on the second swipe, the puck finds its way into the bench area of the Hamilton Continentals.
Hamilton looking to get their offense going. They got their top scorer, Nancy Lowe, out there on the left wing. Keep your eye on number 26 in blue as the day goes on.
This is slap shotted in down low. It rattles around. Up in neutral. It's Solahub. Tried to play it in. Petrowski with some speed to break things up. Holden circles around the outside. Solahub put a shot on. Kick save. Goldberg.
Wow.
Saw that one through some traffic.
Man, that shot had some eyes.
Roy will spin off and create some time and play this up, hoping to connect with LaSalle. Roy, a long saucer pass was tipped out of the air just by a moment. And Anderson almost got there in time to intercept, looking for that breakaway early on.
Coach Skelly sending his top line back out there.
Miss pass here travels the length of the ice. We'll get some boos from the crowd.
Oh, there it is.
There you see it, the men's NCAA Division III team, as they're standing proud in their Adrian jerseys, have the weekend off as they have a bye in the quarterfinal round. Face-off is one back. Quackenbush back to play it. D-to-D pass received by Berghammer. A shovel dump in by Weiss. Played underneath the goal line. Scary shot there. Might have caught the outside of the apron. Found its way back up top to the right point. Quackenbush will let this one go. Bellin started to take off, but a diving play by Weiss to impede that try. Bullock lost it to Hudanish towards the front, and a bobble glove save made by Sheridan. Riley to Bellin on sides, looks towards the front. Here's a shot. That one went wide. Under the halfway point here in the first period. NCAA women's quarterfinal in Division III play. Adrian College hosting the Hamilton Continentals this afternoon here at Arrington Ice Arena. This puck is shaken around, possessed by Von Ruden. Riley puts a pass on, a stick save and a rebound, but it's cleared. Trubin back to Riley as Hamilton will get a much-needed change. Dofide tipped it off for a stick, and a scary break here as Beretta will take off. Taken away, it's Lowride. Played back up to the point. Sullivan puts a shot on, high off the glass. Missed the target. That one barely staying in off the kick play. Dofide will receive a pass up top. It's played back the other way.
And both teams trading chances back and forth, but both goaltenders are up to the task so far.
Nancy Lowe spin off her defender and center a pass into the slot. Nobody there to catch it for the one-timer. There's a chance coming over. A kick save stays out off the left pad of Sophie Goldberg. Sophie Goldberg in her final year of NCAA eligibility with the Adrian College Bulldogs. Had impressive stats through her time here at the school. Nice as well to be joined alongside by her brother Rex. Plays for the ACHA Division III team here at Adrian College. Full goaltending family for those unfamiliar. 3 kids,
all goalies. All goalies.
A parent's worst nightmare.
Just about, you took the words right out of my mouth right there.
I can't say too much as a goaltender myself. I probably made it difficult on my parents growing up, but They love me nonetheless. Continuing on, a scary chance here, right on top of the goal mouth. It was swatted and contested, but nobody could get a shot off. Here's Petrowski with some speed. Will fake her pass and get this over for Anderson. This pass whizzes around and held by Petrowski. Anderson towards the slot. Sorrell was stick checked as she went down to try and take the shot by Bobby Roca. Anderson, a misplay, and it's turned over for Katz. Towards the slot. Once again, nobody could get a shot off there. Puck with a mind of its own bobbling around. Hudanish sends this one in. Chasing back for it is Catherine Solohub. Native of Minnetonka, Minnesota. Back the other way, Trubin lifts a pass up, but it's broken up as Riley, with no options there, will have to skate back towards her own zone, but luckily gets off a blind pass in time to send it the other way. Almost a turnover there in a bad area of the ice for the Bulldogs.
Well, you know, almost a very deadly turnover, but Jaden Riley with a good play to recover from it, and now the Bulldogs are in the offensive zone.
Lydia Bullock will play it in. Next line out for Hamilton. Worked up towards the face-off circle. It's taken away by Roca. On the hunt is Riley. Pushes us in down low. Berghammer starts the rush. And it was Beretta who tried to make a fancy toe drag. Couldn't get all the way around her defender. Goldberg out of her crease to stop it. Coming around the wrong side, and that was almost played into the slot. Ready for it was Bobby Roca. It was moved out of the way before anything bad could happen, as the puck is sent out of the play and will take a whistle with 5:34 left to go in the first period.
Great awareness, too, there by Dolphahide in front of her own net, realizing that her goalie got caught and that the puck was likely to squirt out in front, and she made a great play to stick it away.
So the center ice face-off is won back by Hamilton. And quickly played up is Nancy Lowe. Hansen worked around for LaSalle. Couldn't caress it the way that she wanted to off the rip, so she'll have to fight a little bit extra for this. Petrowski getting deep and dirty. Corbett to Anderson. Is onside, worked horizontally over. 5 minutes left to go in the first period. NCAA quarterfinals in the women's Division III play here at Arrington Ice Arena. Smith will work this towards the front, looking towards the net. A long shot, and it deflected just barely wide. Good try there from Emily Ferguson.
Great try and a great try for Hamilton, and a good defensive play there made by Emma Corbett.
Solohub wired one from way downtown, and that worked through a sea of bodies, but ultimately found its way wide. Hamilton doing a really good job of limiting the ice time on shifts. Quick ons, quick offs, and they have a lot of energy right now in this first period.
They do. They're keeping the Bulldogs on the ice for a long time, tiring them out right now.
On Rudin to Hudanish. Down low, fights off pressure from Sammy Quackenbush. Belland up top. Here's a long shot. That one just sailed wide.
Oh, that was a rocket, too.
Roy circles down low. This is moved over. And looking for it there was Belland, but she couldn't grab the pass. Speeding is Bullock. Puts a shot on, but it was blocked. Hudanish stepped in the way. Another shot, played into the chest. Loose rebound on the front. It's moved out of the way. Action going back and forth on both sides of the ice. Loose rebounds changed to be collected. And this play whistled down for offsides. Slater took 1-2 extra of a step. There you see the mascot Bruiser showing up to support the Lady Bulldogs this afternoon.
That was a grade A opportunity there for Adrian too, but unfortunately Slater just stepped a little too far inside the zone. It was offside.
This is worked out of the air and gloved down. Beretta skips this over the blue. It's onside. Hamilton will set up shot. Beretta once again down low. Chase back after it. Put this up top. A long shot. Tipped out of the way. That was sky high. Pinballed around. And ultimately taken out of the air. In the feet. Playing it off is Sorrell. Hit the official there as she tried to play it off of the boards. Hopefully she's okay. Riley will flutter one in, but it doesn't go far enough. McGinnis, a shot, and it's nabbed by Goldberg. A calm save there from Sophie Goldberg. Read that one the entire way. There you see Sophie Goldberg, the netminder for this afternoon for the Adrian College Bulldogs.
Wow. Just like we said, it's going to be a pretty tight, even game, and right now the shots on goal, 8-7 in favor of Adrian. Can't get any closer than that.
This is going to come down to the wire, folks. Back and forth hockey. Love to see the playoff action. Great skill, unbelievable student athletes that the NCAA is able to produce. Two strong schools. And a great hockey game this afternoon. Continuing on, Wolschlager will find her way to it as she tried to move it over for Dofide, who's turned the wrong direction, and a shovel backhand pass sent in by Claire McGinnis as she'll skate off to get the change. Low ride, working around the way. Dofide sent that off the kick plate, but it was a little bit too far to grab her own rebound. And once again, it's sent back down low. This is whistled down for the icing, so we'll take the draw with 1:35 left to go in the first period. And there you see the Wow Cafe and Eatery just above the respective benches for Hamilton and Adrian, one of the premier destinations to come to watch Bulldog hockey all season long.
That was quite the whistle. Not sure if that was an Adrian fan or a Hamilton fan.
Here's Petrowski, nearing the 1 minute mark. Will dance her way through and plays it into the slot. Now back higher up. Long shot, rattled wide. Corbett fights in the corner and it breaks it free. A wraparound chance. Petrowski had open space and unsuspecting Sheridan was on the opposite post, but a good defensive stick kept that attempt out. Anderson gets in and puts a shot on. The rebound couldn't be held onto, and it's played out as we're under 60 to play in the first period. Adrian and Hamilton knotted at 0. The dump in, sent down low, and getting there first is Quackenbush. On top of the blue paint, moved alongside by Solahub. A long shot gloved down, and holding it for the whistle is Evie Sheridan, native of Syracuse, New York, before coming to Hamilton, played with the Northwood School, a top prep school for those familiar with it. Definitely a good place to spend your high school years.
See if either team can get anything going in this last 23 seconds here.
This is tied up in front of the scorer's box. With little time left, it's lifted in. Goldberg making the smart play here. Will cover up and gets a little bit of snow there from Hyla Mosier. Gets a whack too on the shin pads. One of those unwritten rules within hockey, can't touch the other team's goaltender.
Yep. Or spray them with snow, and then there's a real issue. your goalie gets sprayed with snow, then there's a big issue.
Final face-off of the first. Played back, and a tip pass off of the boards. And the horn will sound, ending the first 20 minutes of play here at Arrington Ice Arena. Score still knotted at 0. After 20 minutes of play, that was a ferocious period. Shots are 10-7 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. What'd you see after 20, Johnny?
I saw a lot of speed from both teams being generated, and not a lot of offensive chances. But when each team's had their opportunity, both goaltenders have been pretty phenomenal so far. But I think with Hamilton, they're doing a good job of forcing turnovers in the gray zone. That area between the red and blue line before their offensive zone. Adrian's turning over a lot in those gray zones, so Hamilton can capitalize on those, get some odd-man rushes. You might see one fall, and Adrian, they're just continuing to cycle the puck very quickly, moving it very quickly, getting up to the point, getting shots on net, and getting rebounds. So I don't know. It's just about which team capitalizes first. First goal of this game is going to be huge for whoever scores it.
Sophie Goldberg and Evie Sheridan, the story of the first period. Goaltending seems to be quite a consistent factor that's going to play into the result of this afternoon's game. Alex Herman and Johnny Costello here on ACTV. The second period of the quarterfinal women's NCAA Division III matchup. Next.
So many students, so many classes. What's the class you're most excited about this year?
I'm excited for my volcanoes class. It's a geoscience course.
Oh, the one we just had seems pretty cool. Lit? Yeah, lit. That's because she's in my class.
Global environmental history.
Microeconomics.
Probably my economics class, microeconomics.
Probably archaeology.
Politics of artificial intelligence.
Kinesiology. Because I've never taken a dance class.
Russia and the World with David Rivera.
Why?
Because he's the man. Invertebrate biology.
I've gotten all the classes that I wanted, so I'm really happy about that.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
The thing that really brought me to Hamilton in the first place was how amazing the professors are. I had the opportunity to be curious, to explore, and that really helped me develop as a person.
Hamilton has helped me get to know myself by putting me in front of a lot of people and experiences that make me really reflect on myself critically and what I really want out of my choices and my agency.
I've really valued the liberal arts education. I was able to take a lot of different courses. Being able to really explore has given me a new perspective, and I think it's allowed me to express myself.
The Hamilton students go above and beyond. The people I've met and the friendships I've made here are really special.
When I came here, it was the little communities that I found that it was the impetus for me doing as well as I've done.
Getting to really be close with friends and faculty members, I'm so glad I chose a small liberal arts college where there's a really strong sense of community here.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carleton Lodge of Adrian. Carleton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carleton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
I actually came here because of the people. It wasn't like this could be your home, it's like this is your home.
I'm kind of at a place where I'm going to be able to find my people. Find people who have similar interests or even different interests and are just really passionate about it in the same way, and I'm just excited to be a part of this community.
I really came to Hamilton to find myself. I kind of want to access those other parts of myself, and I came to Hamilton to find what that is.
The open curriculum, it was something that I hadn't really seen in many other schools.
I really love the research opportunities and how close you can get to the professors as well as the open curriculum.
The whole open curriculum thing is huge. It just allows me to really find where I can thrive.
Today's a first. I've never been to college before, never moved in before. I'm just really excited for those things that might come up that are insignificant, but they turn out to be really big, and that could change the trajectory of where I go over the course of my 4 years. But that's kind of why I chose Hamilton, and yeah, so I'm here. I'm excited.
Let's talk about Hamilton's legacy. The generations of alumni who've established a culture of philanthropy through their generous support of the college. They've honored Hamilton's past, guaranteed its future, and entrusted us to keep it moving forward by giving back. For many of us, the Hamilton Annual Fund is how we participate in that legacy. It's part of who we are as Hamilton alumni. When you make a gift to the Hamilton Fund, no matter the amount, it becomes a part of something very big. That's because every year, the Hamilton Fund raises more than $7 million from 10,000 donors. And that touches every aspect of teaching and learning on College Hill, from scholarship aid and academic programs to athletics and the arts. The Hamilton Fund is how we meet our greatest needs, how we grow and improve as the year unfolds. Please, take this opportunity to sustain and protect the college, because Hamilton is your legacy.
So I guess Hamilton's whole thing, partially why the reason I came here is because it's so open with what it offers, what you can do here, as it allows for me to do stuff like take 2 physics classes, but then an art and music on the side.
I really think that academic freedom really helped me branch out without feeling any pressure to do certain things.
I found my love for art and design at Hamilton. My sophomore year, I was unhappy with my course load. Take a leap of faith and do something that was a little bit more interesting to me. So I took a drawing class and instantly fell in love with that.
Outside of being a musician, I always told people I wanted to be an engineer. I didn't choose to be a music major, but I will minor in it.
Taking statistics or other psychology courses, I'm able to see anthropology from different angles.
Finding what I am really interested in doing. So yeah, like they say, find your passion. It's real.
It is packed. This is a hopping reunion.
It's been great. I actually love that there are different years here, so I've been able to catch up with some people that I just haven't seen in literally 30 years as a result.
It doesn't matter what the year number is. It's getting together with your friends and just reminiscing and reconnecting.
I've never been to a weekend before. I'm just looking forward to continue to make those connections, to spending some more time in the DNC.
It's nice to show the kids the old stomping grounds, and some of the improvements around here have been pretty incredible.
Feels just like how it was on campus. You're walking around, you're having fun, and you run into people. You're surrounded by family, so it's great to be back.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena, ladies and gentlemen, for this afternoon's NCAA Women's Division III quarterfinal playoff matchup between the visiting Hamilton University Continentals and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Herman, rejoined alongside by Johnny Costello for the second period puck drop. And after 20 minutes of play, not a whole lot of negative things to share on either side. Score at the moment 0-0 after the first frame. Johnny, what did you see?
Saw a lot of good puck movement from Adrian. I saw a lot of odd man rushes for Hamilton. So whichever team can capitalize first on their chances, you know, like I said earlier, the first goal of this game is going to be huge.
We talked about it a lot earlier. Goaltending seems to be a common theme. Might be a low-scoring one. Two talented teams. Center ice face-off is about to be dropped. We'll get 20 minutes back up onto the scoreboard. And we are underway once again at the AIA. This is pushed off of the draw and then picked up by McGinnis. It's worked around, and there first to stop it is Avalone. Hansen gets handcuffed in the corner, but finally it breaks free to Jessica Von Ruden. She's taken down, no arm up on the play, so we'll continue. In the middle, a diagonal pass was sent up. And it's Mosier who'll send it in, but no icing on the play as it whistled too far around the boards. Hudanish this time does it the same, except on the opposite side. Picked up on the blue by Dophi. Sent in with a backhand pass, and it circles down low. Berghammer. 2-on-1 puck scrum. Wolschlager helped with Lowry. Couldn't win the battle, even though they had odd numbers. And this is dumped in. Played back the opposite way by Anderson. Roy. Quick pass for Dophi. Off the marks and a DDD pass in neutral ice. Followed by a dump in from Catherine Solahub. And this is going to be whistled down just for a moment. 18:32 left to go in the second period. High sticking was the call, so I believe we'll take the face-off in the neutral zone. There you see it once again, Johnny. The fan section from the men's NCAA Division III team here at Adrian College.
Yeah, they're having a good time there, supporting their fellow hockey team.
So moved up.
We'll find out tonight who the men will play next weekend here at Arrington Ice Arena.
I know that one of the teams is University of Wisconsin Stephen Point. Do you know the other team that is playing that divisional matchup?
It's Stevens Point against Augsburg University.
Two good teams on the men's side.
Very good team.
Decide the next round. A 2-on-1 early in the second. Moving this in. Played into the feet. The shot couldn't be taken by Weiss. Good early stop there. Might have been a scary situation for the Lady Bulldogs.
Great play, too. Maya Roy did a good job taking away the pass, and then the back check of Tia LaSalle broke up that play.
A point shot was blocked by LaSalle there before it could reach the net. And a scary bouncing backhander finds its way on top of the crease. It's fought for, and finally, it's LaSalle who will gain possession. Plays this off the boards and gets back to it herself. Doing it all on her own, the extra effort there. Tia LaSalle, the freshman. Hails from Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. Put up good numbers this year for the Bulldogs. 9 goals and 16 assists for 25 points in 27 games. Not bad for a freshman to start your collegiate career here at Adrian College. Here's Cataret. We'll move this up. Almost turned into a 2-on-1. But the puck didn't fall the way that the Bulldogs were looking. Trubin will poke this free over the blue. Keeps it in, and she does. Taken down. Sorrell to Slater. A slap shot goes wide. An extended stick from Isla Mosier. Will muscle this back down the other way. Trubin stops and goes to Bellin. Una Bellin with some skill. Will work this over for Hudanish. A shot blocked by a shin pad in front. It was Ferguson who stepped in the way.
And a little extra pace in this second period for both sides.
Back the other way. Von Ruden, another dangerous sniper for the Bulldogs squad. Got to look out for her. Coons in her right corner, lost control to the stick of Bellin as it's worked up top to the blue. Back to Bellin, shot on, an extended glove save, bobbled for a moment, but keeping it in reach was Sheridan. There you see Eve Sheridan, netminder for the Hamilton College. Comes into the game with a 150 goals against average and a 936 save percentage, 14-4-1 on the regular season.
Yeah, like as I pointed out earlier, the Bulldogs, they like to shoot through traffic and get pucks on that. That was a prime example of, what can happen when you just put the puck on net.
Well, a lot of the time, too, you have to think that when you fire the puck towards the net, if you continuously keep that effort up, eventually something will bounce the right way. A rebound might kick out, and if your pieces are in the right spot, you'll get to capitalize. Anderson wired a long shot as it went wide off the left point. It's bounced off of the back of Wolfslager. Keeps the play alive. Dofied in the middle. Pass taken away as it's rimmed around the kick plate. Opposite end, Wolfslager to interfere. Good fake play there. A little Keith Yandel song from Eve Sheridan. Didn't hear it called out.
No, I didn't hear it either, unfortunately.
So it might not count on the official stat sheet. But we'll keep mind of it. As a long shot sent from the right point was blocked aside and moved away into the near side corner. Bulldogs really trying to utilize those far points. As they were jonesing for a call there. Here's a chance in between the hash marks. It's stripped away by a nice play from Anderson. Here's a break. Carmen Anderson racing down the right side on the backhand. Couldn't get the shot off. She'll keep playing for it underneath the red. To the outside. DDD pass Trubin. Plays it through and it just barely squirts over the blue. Bulldogs will have to re-enter and re-establish zone presence. 13:44 left to go in the second period here at Arrington Ice Arena. The women's NCAA Division III quarterfinals. Hamilton College and Adrian College has a chance in front. Bodies pile up. And narrowly holding on there was Sheridan as she'll get the whistle.
Jessica Von Ruden just tried to get it on net. Just actually find Bellin in the slot area, but it took a odd deflection and then somehow ended up in the glove of Sheridan.
Roy with a wrist shot. That one didn't reach. Getting on it is Coons. Lifted it way over the red. And with good speed, it was Lindsay Sorrell with the back check to get the icing. We'll take the faceoff once again back in the offensive zone. Right side faceoff circle for those watching here on ACTV. Left side for Evie Sheridan. What a great turnout today this afternoon in Adrian, Michigan on the College of Adrian.
I think just about every seat from our right to left is filled up.
We got standing room only for the students that was provided before the game.
Also a free t-shirt.
Nice free white t-shirt for those in attendance too. Low. We'll play it in. Von Ruden escapes around Sullivan. Didn't make a play there. It's Anderson who will risk a shot on, but it's blocked.
Look out.
Here's a 2-on-1. Hamilton with the break. Smith towards the outside, and the one-timer couldn't be put home by Holden.
Great back check by the freshman Slater right there.
Once again, it's Smith who tried to utilize in between the hash marks, looking to set up that one-touch play. Bellin works her way around, has an option in Slater, but will have to get to the puck first to create the play. Crafting this one up top. Here's a long shot. It bounced around. The rebound was loose in front, but it sticked aside. Carteret towards the middle. Couldn't get the shot. Avalone once again. A long drive, and it's gloved down by Sheridan.
I think one thing Adrian has adjusted to in this second period, so you look in the slot area, there's so much movement that it draws the wingers down to below the tops of the circles, and then that opens up the points for Adrian to get shots through.
There you see that 2-on-1 play. Good back check there from Ellie Slater as she broke that play up for the Bulldogs.
Again, another gray zone turnover forced by Hamilton and an odd man rush. But man, both goaltenders have been strong when they needed it. And
11:51 left to go in the second period. A 2-on-1 and a nice play by Avalone once again. Game deadlocked at 0. Neither team able to find it. And it was Sorrell who played it over the blue. And she's called for the offsides. Fresh legs out for both sides. We'll take the face-off at neutral ice right in front of the Adrian College bench. Work towards the outside was Sullivan. It's Hanson. Gets to Dofide. Here's a chance. Played down low underneath the red. Turned over. Chance in front. Lowry was all alone, got down on one knee. There's a long shot, a hard one, just barely shaking wide. Good snapper from Abby Coons. Hamilton looking to turn the tide. A quick breakout. Von Ruden will skate up with speed. Has to wait for some support, and it's dropped back for Trubin. Able to poke it for a moment. Work back up top. Riley, slap shot off the target. Trubin keeps things alive as this will graze just barely over the blue, and it'll stay in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs.
Great pressure from the top line for Adrian.
Von Ruden gets it back for Trubin. She lets this one go. And it's wide to the right glove. Bellin fighting hard for it. As down there in the slot was Von Ruden. Looking for that slap shot. Both teams will need a change here. A little bit out of gas. And calmly playing it is Trubin. Kept in, but then played out as Von Ruden will send that down low and finally get the break they were looking for. Petrowski in to help. Anderson looking towards the front, swallowed up by Sheridan.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that the Division III is the largest division within
Back and forth. This is going consistently. And almost another really good chance. Anderson picking it up off of the boards. A good shot there. Put it into that center jersey H, embroidered on the blue sweater of Evie Sheridan.
Tried to use the defender as a screen as well with that curl and drag.
Near side. Petrowski plays it. And a Let's Go Bulldogs chant from the crowd. Anderson tries to get with Petrowski, but it's moved away. It bounces around and finally over the blue. Smith will get it free. Roy a quick pass. Anderson to receive it at center.
Tell you one thing as well, knock on wood, but the officials are just letting them play today. NCAA tournament, why not just let them play?
Hasn't been overly physical too, so I'd like to think there's not a whole lot for the officials to call other than just the basic offsides and icing calls that need to be whistled down. Roy will get this over. A 3-on-2, Slater. A snapshot, just bobbles high. Holding on to it, Sorrell. Back down for Carteret. A give and go with Corbett. Working at 3, looking towards the front. It was Carteret who almost had a chance, lost her footing. But here's a 3-on-2 for Hamilton. Breaking in, it was Bullock. Couldn't get into a shooting position. Lifted high and may have caught a piece of the glass. Dumps its way all the way down. Solahub. Hansen. Hudanish. Tried to muscle a shot, but couldn't get the angle she was looking for. Here's a dead angle bid. Winding up is Hansen. This one goes wide. Bulldogs are shooting. Von Ruden looking towards the front. Played in the 5-hole. And closing it there was Sheridan.
And this last 2.5, 3 minutes or so has been all Adrian. And then one thing you don't want to do if you're Hamilton, as the guys are just noticing they're on the video board here at Arrington, if there's one thing you don't want to do if you're Hamilton is give Jessica Von Ruden time and space to wheel around the zone and get a clean shot off.
Got a good chuckle there from the reaction from the far side corner from the men's NCAA team. Saw that they were up on the beautiful Jumbotron here at Arrington Ice Arena and started jumping for joy.
Just like any little kid in the crowd would if they saw themselves on the Jumbotron.
Not a better feeling when you see yourself up on the screen in front of a couple thousand people. Truman had the puck skip over her stick. Riley to Petrowski. Now Lascelles. Work towards the middle, broken up. Speeding up is Holden. Finding her way, but she overskated the puck. And a quick chance there, sticked aside by Goldberg. They're doing a "We want Goldberg" chant there in the corner. Hard to make out from up here, but
I mean,
trying to read and react to.
I mean, they're on the same side as her net, so like Goldberg right in front of them.
Here's Hudanish.
Whenever she makes a save, they all go absolutely crazy. So
here's a chance in the slot, kicked out, and Sheridan with the stop. 5:26 left to go, and the Bulldogs starting to hit their stride here in the game, out shooting the Hamilton Continental 16-8. Here's that recent try.
Like I just said a couple of minutes ago, you can't give Von Ruden time and space to shoot. They did, but man, looked like she kind of fanned on it and was trying to go high glove.
Jessica Von Ruden, 28 goals, 20 assists for 48 points through her quest in the regular season. Just 6 stats as that shot kicked aside was played towards the middle.
Pretty good numbers there.
This is dumped in. Anderson got pushed hard into the boards as Belland will pick up the pieces. Forwards a pass a little bit too far of Hudanish, as that does a skateboard grind on top of the dasher and finds its way into the bench of Hamilton.
Pre-game soccer kicking in there, Roy kicking it up. As he said, it rode the top of the bench and then eventually fell into the bench.
See Eve Sheridan stopped all 17 shots so far. There's a chance up top. Sullivan put it on and they score! Cora Sullivan opens things up with 4:53 left to go in the second period, and the Continentals take a 1-0 lead.
Clean face-off win. Set play screen in front. Goldberg had no idea where it was going. Beautiful shot there. And the Continentals have silenced the Adrian faithful here at Arrington. But the Adrian bench looking lively.
Wow, a huge crowd reaction here at Arrington. And a Let's Go Bulldogs chant as a response to try and get Adrian College back in this. What a series of events there. A great shot from Cora Sullivan. Put that through heavy traffic. Goldberg never saw it as she was fighting through the screen. This is played back. Another rebound, all alone on the doorstep is cleared. Sullivan once again puts this off. Towards the front, scramble. Where is it? Somehow bounced over. I thought that went in the back of the net. Miraculously, that puck stayed out. Anderson will continue things on. Has LaSalle in between the slot. Tried to send a pass over for her. Pace of play starting to pick up here. A one-timer from all the way back. And a loose puck once again. Turned over, McGinnis will slowly skate up and send it over for Anderson. Cora Sullivan's second goal of the NCAA tournament, as well as her second goal of the season.
Pretty good time to score your first few goals of the season.
Continentals lead 1-0. Smith, a backhander, sends it in. Getting there is Anderson. Over to Bellin. Here's Una Bellin. Will start her approach. Gets stick checked hard by Maura Holden.
I think with Hamilton scoring that goal, you're going to see these three on the ice a lot more.
Oh, and this one played over, just barely scraped over the goal line. It was looking for the outside post. Oh, so close. The Bulldogs with still a lot of energy. Anderson puts one aside off the toe of Sheridan. Worked back. Left side corner. Here's a turnover chance. Smith towards the middle. Roy will break that up. It's kept in and put back down low. Roy tried to connect with Von Ruden. It was off of her stick. Bellin lifts one into the offensive end, and it's the recent goal scorer, Cora Sullivan, who will get there first. Hansen up the gut. Carteret breaks free, looking for some space. Dribbled over her stick just for a moment, so she gets tied up in the corner. Down low, Sorrell. Up top, Corbett. Back to Sorrell. Couldn't play it, and it's moved the other way. A rush starting for Bullock, looking towards the front as Hansen will step up. She answers the call. Left blue, shot taken. Moved in between the hashes. Solhub arrives there at her own blue. Sorrell was going off for the line change. Didn't realize a pass was coming her way. Would have had a fast break. But here's a 2-on-1. This is moved over and broken up. Nice stick play by Slater. Anderson lost it, and it's dumped in, rimming around the boards by Bobby Roca. Up the center, Anderson playing it herself, tried to leave it for LaSalle. Late stages of the second, Hamilton leading 1-0 in the NCAA Women's Division III quarterfinal. LaSalle around to the outside, finds Petrowski, a backhander. It's covered up. And the whistle awarded to Ruby Sheridan.
I think with Hamilton scoring the first goal of the game and the Bulldogs being down 1-0, I think you're going to see those two lines, Carmen Anderson, Reagan Petrowski, and Tia LaSalle, along with Von Ruden, Hudanish, and Bellin. I think you're going to see those two lines a lot coming up here.
53.8 seconds left to go in the second frame of regulation. Riley is able to get this down low. It's Bellin knocking it free. It's left for Hudanish. She'll circle around and push it back up top for Riley. Trubin puts it on. Rebound in front, and it's swiped away by Sheridan. 25 seconds left to go. Trubin again, once again. A soccer kick by Coons.
Man, this place was ready. These fans were ready to blow the roof off of this place if that puck went in.
Goldberg will play this off of her stick as it was dumped in. Here's the replay we saw moments ago, working it around there. Riley put it up top. Trubin, look at this shot. It's all alone. Just gotta have your stick down a second longer to try and bang home that rebound. The Bulldogs have done a great job of generating those chances down low in front. Waning seconds of the second period. Pushed around towards the right side. And that's going to do it for the end of the second period. Things really starting to pick up here at Arrington Ice Arena. Score at the moment 1-0 in favor of the visiting Hamilton College Continentals. And what a ride that second period was. We really thought we were going to see some scoring for quite some time, and that exactly was the case there.
Yeah, I mean, a full period full of back and forth action. Both teams just flying top speed, and Hamilton able to get the first goal of the game by simply getting pucks and people into the front of the net. Beautiful shot from the point. I mean, I don't even know what to expect for this third period. Probably the same type of period we just saw here.
Now, Adrian College, a team that's used to taking larger leads into the third period during the regular season, going to have to fight off some adversity here. What do you think the message is going to be from Coach Sean Skelly in the locker room?
I think just keep playing your game. You know, you can see the chances coming for Adrian, like that last sequence there with Trubin. And the Bulldogs are doing such a good job of getting their forwards into the slot area open for passes. That creates so much space for the defensemen up top to get shots through because the wingers collapse, try to take away the slot area. When they do, the Bulldogs get it up top and get a shot through.
So we'll take a quick short break here on ACTV. Alex Herman and Johnny Costello coming to you from Arrington Ice Arena. It's the third period of the Women's NCAA Division III quarterfinal matchup. Coming up next.
So many students, so many classes. What's the class you're most excited about this year?
I'm excited for my volcanoes class. It's a geoscience course.
Oh, the one we just had seems pretty cool. Lit? Yeah, lit. That's because she's in my class.
Global environmental history. Microeconomics.
Probably my economics class, microeconomics.
Probably archaeology.
Politics of artificial intelligence.
Kinesiology. Because I've never taken a dance class before.
Russia and the World with David Rivera.
Why?
Because he's the man. Invertebrate biology.
I've gotten all the classes that I wanted, so I'm really happy about that.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
The thing that really brought me to Hamilton in the first place was how amazing the professors are. I had the opportunity to be curious, to explore, and that really helped me develop as a person.
Hamilton has helped me get to know myself by putting me in front of a lot of people and experiences that make me really reflect on myself critically and what I really want out of my choices and my agency.
I've really valued the liberal arts education. I was able to take a lot of different courses. Being able to really explore has given me a new perspective, and I think it's allowed me to express myself.
The Hamilton students go above and beyond. The people I've met and the friendships I've made here are really special.
When I came here, it was the little communities that I found that it was the impetus for me doing as well as I've done.
Getting to really be close with friends and faculty members, I'm so glad I chose a small liberal arts college where there's a really strong sense of community here.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks, Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Came here because of the people. It wasn't like this could be your home, it's like this is your home. I'm kind of at a place where I'm going to be able to find my people. Find people who have similar interests or even different interests and are just really passionate about it in the same way, and I'm just excited to be a part of this community.
I really came to Hamilton to find myself. I kind of want to access those other parts of myself, and I came to Hamilton to find what that is.
The open curriculum, it was something that I hadn't really seen in many other schools.
I really love the research opportunities and how close you can get to the professors, as well as the open curriculum.
The whole open curriculum thing is huge. It just allows me to really find where I can thrive.
Today's a first. I've never been to college before, never moved in before. I'm just really excited for those things that might come up that are insignificant, but they turn out to be really big, and that could change the trajectory of where I go over the course of my 4 years. But that's kind of why I chose Hamilton, and yeah, so I'm here. I'm excited.
Let's talk about Hamilton's legacy, the generations of alumni who've established a culture of philanthropy through their generous support of the college. They've honored Hamilton's past, guaranteed its future, and entrusted us to keep it moving forward by giving back. For many of us, the Hamilton Annual Fund is how we participate in that legacy. It's part of who we are as Hamilton alumni. When you make a gift to the Hamilton Fund, no matter the amount, it becomes a part of something very big. That's because every year, the Hamilton Fund raises more than $7 million from 10,000 donors. And that touches every aspect of teaching and learning on College Hill. from scholarship aid and academic programs to athletics and the arts. The Hamilton Fund is how we meet our greatest needs, how we grow and improve as the year unfolds. Please, take this opportunity to sustain and protect the college, because Hamilton is your legacy.
So I guess Hamilton's whole thing, partially why the reason I came here is because it's so open with what it offers, what you can do here, as it allows for me to do stuff like take 2 physics classes, but then an art and music on the side.
I really think that academic freedom really helped me branch out without feeling any pressure to do certain things.
I found my love for art and design at Hamilton. My sophomore year, I was unhappy with my course load. Take a leap of faith and do something that was a little bit more interesting to me. So I took a drawing class and instantly fell in love with that.
Outside of being a musician, I always told people I wanted to be an engineer. I didn't choose to be a music major, but I will minor in it.
Taking statistics or other psychology courses, I'm able to see anthropology from different angles.
Finding what I am really interested in doing. So yeah, like they say, find your passion. It's real.
It is packed. This is a hopping reunion.
It's been great. I actually love that there are different years here, so I've been able to catch up with some people that I just haven't seen in literally 30 years as a result.
It doesn't matter what the year number is. It's getting together with your friends and just reminiscing and reconnecting.
I've never been to a weekend before. I'm just looking forward to continue to make those connections, to spending some more time in the DNC.
It's nice to show the kids the old stomping grounds, and some of the improvements around here have been pretty incredible.
Feels just like how it was on campus. You're walking around, you're having fun, and you run into people. You're surrounded by family, so it's great to be back.
Back live on ACTV, we return to Arrington Ice Arena for the third and final regulation period of this women's NCAA Division III quarterfinal playoff matchup between the visiting Hamilton College Continentals and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Alex Herman and Johnny Costello back live here in Adrian, Michigan. A wild second period as the score currently sitting at 1-0 in favor of the Hamilton Continentals. Only took 4 shots on net through that 20-minute frame, but found the back of the net to open up the scoring, as here's another chance in between the slot, put on goal, and Goldberg will come up with the glove save.
Yeah, that was, as you mentioned, that was a wild second period, fast back and forth. Hamilton able to get the first goal of this game, but I think we're in for a heck of a third period here.
And the story so far has been that girl right there, Evie Sheridan, has denied all 20 chances of the Bulldogs sent her way. Doing a great job on the back end, in between the pipes and the blue paint. The Bulldogs out shooting the Continentals at the moment, 20-12. Haven't found the back of the net yet. What do you think they got to do at the moment to get things going here, Johnny?
I think they just got to keep playing the way they've been playing. Their points, defensemen have been wide open when they get offensive chances, and then when you get it up to your point, you got to get pucks. You got to get traffic in front of the net, because Sheridan's gonna stop most of the shots that she sees all the way, and you got to get your stick on the ice for rebounds too. And there goes a light here at Arrington.
The Bulldogs certainly have had their fair share of good chances, playing offensively strong hockey, and aside from one play, very well in the defensive end is to add. This is played horizontally over. Looking for that bang-bang play was Weiss. A slap shot, tipped aside into the left. Down low under the red. Getting in there is Anderson. Will work it around for Bellin. He gets it going over the blue. Closer to the front. Couldn't get the shot off, but that time at the last second, motors it just barely wide. Sheridan, who went down in a half butterfly there to try and scoop it up with the glove hand. Looking towards the front, this shot taken, sticked aside. Another chance, denied by Sheridan, and she'll cover up.
Sheridan doing a good job tracking that puck through traffic. That's Truban with a nice shot there from top of the circle. See if the Bulldogs can carry on that momentum just gained from that shift from their top line.
This is one back, but couldn't be controlled off the draw. Here's Curry. Lost it to Carteret. Finally breaks over the blue. I don't know if the official can see it yet. Be interesting to see if this gets called down for offsides at any point. Puck literally sitting right on top of the blue, but it's taken back. Dumped in. Goldberg played the bouncing puck. And she'll hold on with 17-19 left to go in the third period. Alex Herman and Johnny Costello here on ACTV live this afternoon from Arrington Ice Arena in beautiful Adrian, Michigan, on the campus of Adrian College. Happy to have you all join us this afternoon for some great women's NCAA Division III play. Nothing beats playoff hockey, and what a great game we've had so far. This is played over the blue, and Petrowski gets called for the offsides.
LaSalle had a little bit of trouble staying behind that blue line as the puck kind of stopped there for Petrowski.
Adrian needs to be wary of their motions at this point. Got to stay poised, keep things calm.
Ooh.
And a scary hit behind the play on Petrowski. This develops into a 2-on-1. Roy steps up with a nice play.
And how good has Maya Roy been defending those 2-on-1s?
Shut down in her back end. Anderson spins off with reinforcements. Roy flutters one into the chest there of Solahub. Underneath the red, a poke check. Spinning for it, a shot taken by Von Ruden, but it doesn't go. Back down low towards the Adrian student section. This is covered up, kept out. Good awareness from Sheridan.
One thing I noticed that's been changed up here in this third period is the Continentals are, when the puck goes in front of the net, they have all 5 players collapsing in that house area in front of their net. For those of you who don't know the house, it's the 4 areas in front of the goaltender's crease that lead up to the top of the hash marks. That's normally what you call a penalty kill, you know, the house or the square setup.
Continuing on, Ula Belland looking to get things going here in the third period. Can't get the backhander off, but in the slot and making the save was Sheridan. A confident stop keeps that chance out.
What a save by Sheridan, keeping this tied. And Von Ruden's had some grade A opportunities.
Belland will get it back. And it deflects off her skate and over the blue. See if we can get another quick look at that save from Sheridan. Started with a good play in the offensive zone from the Bulldogs. Worked towards the front, good speed from Belland. Played it over and shutting the door there. Perfectly on the angle with Sheridan.
Quick push there, but didn't overcommit to that shot from Von Ruden. Great save by Sheridan. remember that save in this one.
Hamilton leading the Adrian College Bulldogs 1-0 here in the third period. And here's a break, 2-on-1, played over, but it deflected off of a skate by Berghammer. It was Sorrell who was wide to the outside, hoping she was gonna get the pass to go through. Up top, shot taken, blocked. Here's another chance, quickly if they can hurry. Bulldogs coming down, shot, and that one just barely goes off the outside of the apron. Almost looked like it went in from up here. And a player taken down underneath the red. Bulldogs want a call, it looked like it was gonna be tripping. The official standing right there and no arm up. An absolute dumpster fire underneath the red line. Puck was under a body, there was a trip. Animosity going on here at Arrington.
Wow, what a sequence of events that was.
LaSalle shifts her way in towards position. This shot taken by Anderson, it was blocked. Let's go Bulldogs. LaSalle down low as this puck finds its way back to the top of the point. In between some feet. Petrowski gets there. Arm up this time as she was checked from behind, and the first penalty will be assessed. Another hit there. Could be two. We'll see what happens when it's finally touched up. And for the first time in the contest, a penalty will be assessed. A body checking call will go against Captain Maura Holden as she'll sit down for 2 minutes.
In the words, those last 2 minutes only can be described in the words of John Bucci-Gross. What is happening? But golden opportunity for Adrian. The crowd's getting back into it. Fans here ready to blow the roof off of the place.
The power play just starting for the Bulldogs. Need a goal to even up the score. Continental still lead the Bulldogs 1-0.
Keep your eye on Von Ruden.
Cycle down low, shot taken! And it's shouldered and held by Sheridan. The Hamilton penalty kill percentage skating into this game at 87.7% versus the Bulldogs' 28.8 power play percentage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bellin tried to get a shot off, but she couldn't. Stayed with her in the right corner. Petrowski coming to help. This is pushed up top. Trubin, a one-timer from downtown. It's blocked off of a skate. It was Coons who stepped in the lane, and it's cleared. 40 seconds ticking off of the Bulldog power play. Tensions flaring as this is sent up into the center. Taken the other way, and it's cleared back down. Belland will step back to her own blue. Moved over Von Ruden. Works her way through, and here's a 3-on-2. That pass misplayed. Caromed off of a body. Negated the entry, but this time they're on sides. Once again, this is broken up towards the blue line, and Carteret will center in, putting this in the slot. Hit off of a skate. Now a backhand saucer to Roy. Right point. Back to Carteret. Down low is Hudanish. Tried to move her way through with a stick handling move. Denied on the opportunity. Roy to Wolschlager. Back to Roy. 23 seconds left to go on the power play. Carteret on net, gloved. Sheridan with the hold.
ladies and gentlemen, the NCAA thanks official equipment.
Good puck movement from the Bulldogs. They're getting closer with 11:52 left to go in the third period.
And closer there, Carteret shooting through the screen of Hudanish, but once again, Sheridan, great positioning, able to see that shot and glove it away.
Not too much time left on the 5-on-4. Belland works it for Trubin to Roy. Back to Trubin. Puts this one on, kicked aside. Bellin picks up the rebound and puts it off the mask of Sheridan. Final seconds tick off. A long shot. That one sails high. That had some steam on it. Came off the stick of Roy. This played through her legs. She'll have to get back in time to get to the puck, and she does. Back to even strength 5-on-5. Hamilton killing off the only penalty in the game thus far. That's a huge penalty kill for the visiting Hamilton College Continentals.
Huge penalty kill. They're hoping to get some momentum off of it, but like I said earlier, this Adrian is really pressing here. Can Sheridan? How long can Sheridan hold down the fort?
Bulldogs trying to put everything that they can on net. 27-13 are the shot total, favoring Adrian College as things pick up with Smith. Lost it to the outside lane. Taken away. Hansen will move this up the boards. A long shot lifted on net, off the target. Not much Goldberg had to do there. Hansen connects a pass up. Here's Hudanish trying to send it in, but forced the pass, and it was broken up. Charchenko back down low. A turnover on the blue. Corbett left it all alone as it's sent on net. Once again, wide to the blocker side. Bulldogs will look to break out. Icing waved off because Anderson was interfered as she was going to touch the puck at center ice. Down low, scramble in front. Fanning on the shot there was Petrowski. Under the halfway point in the third period. Time winding down for the Bulldogs. Hamilton looking to hold on to their 1-0 lead. This is deadlocked in the corner. Skating off to the bench is Bobby Roca. Replaced by Hyla Mosier. And that one moved off the stick and then picked up by Solahub. Dumped in. Off the end wall. Beretta towards the front. Put that off. Might have caught a little bit of the iron. Seemed like Goldberg had gotten a piece of it. Hard to tell from the angle up here in the broadcasting booth. But nonetheless, we continue on.
Well, judging by Goldberg's reaction, it looked like, you could tell that she didn't have it. She was trying to figure out, if it was under her, she had to cover it.
Coons puts this on. It's tipped by Beretta, but it wouldn't go. Push back up top. Berghammer to Coons. On net, kick save Goldberg. Continentals looking to hold their offensive zone time as much as possible. Coons, a wide shot, looking possibly for a redirect. Coons once again on net, in the glove of Goldberg. And she'll stop play with 8:38 left to go in the third period.
Good momentum shifter there for Continentals. And as you see, assistant coach Matt Thompson and Carter Clark on the fan cam.
Back up top, Lowry stepped in to block the shot off the inside shin. Lowry lost it, and Solahub will put it back the other way. Roca. Down switching sides, now picking up his Roy. He's had a strong defensive game. .804 left to go in the third period. Women's NCAA Division III quarterfinal playoff matchup. And once again, rinse and repeat for Hamilton. Just putting the puck back down, quick changes off of their bench, keeping their personnel as fresh as possible. This is where both teams really need to start digging deep to find opportunities. You can can either have the game tied or have the game start to run away from you. It's Petrowski to Anderson, and it was tipped. Anderson will stop it in front of her bench. Now Petrowski over the blue. LaSalle towards the outside. Now to the front. Anderson was coming across but didn't have enough speed to get to the pass. This is played over. The rebound in front kicked out. What a save by Sheridan.
And Sheridan has been lights out for Hamilton today.
Hansen to LaSalle. Now to Petrowski. Rims it around and gets the change. A fast-moving third period, not a lot of whistles.
Nice move by Bellin.
Here's Bellin down low towards the front. It's kept alive by Von Ruden. That pass taken away. Bulldogs almost caught in a change. It's Hong who tried to fire a shot. This one couldn't find the stick properly of Bellin, as it'll be sent down for the icing.
Adrian trying to get some momentum back. Unfortunately, couldn't quite connect with that breakout pass. Goes down for icing. Crunch time, what we like to call it.
6:18 left to go in the third period. Bulldogs trying to find the energy that they need to stay in this one. Season on the line in the quarterfinals. Down low. Hamilton fans want to call. It was Hudanish who got caught up with Bobby Roca. Roy tried to give it to Bellin and she couldn't poke it free. Von Ruden. Anderson.
Good play.
Able to dump it in and get some time. Curry being told to skate sounded like it was coming from Captain Maura Holden. Some antics back the other way. Looks like we might have a wave starting. Sorrell tries to get it back. Here's Roy. A long shot, sticked aside to the corner by Sheridan. Fan section trying to get things pumped up here for the hometown crowd at Adrian. It's Quackenbush who will enter. A bouncer by Roy. Dofide will get back to it. Sorrell, long pass, icing is waved off. Sheridan out to play it. Gives it to Coons. Now over Berghammer. Dumped in, left side. Trubin. Over to Anderson, now played in neutral ice. Solahub. Trubin spinning off. Anderson will get it. Try and work itself free. And a high stick is going to be blown down with 3:53 left to go in the third period. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Hamilton College Continentals. The lone goal belonging to defenseman Cora Sullivan in the late stages of the second period.
Been a difference maker. I think right now if you're Adrian, you got to start playing desperate.
Cataret. A let's go Bulldogs from the crowd. Coons. Down low for Riley. Trubin will stop it. Quick ups. Pushes things out. Von Ruden trying to take it through the legs there for the break from Solahub. Icing is the call, just barely. Belland was really looking for that one. Offensive zone draw for Hamilton. Worked back up top. Quackenbush hems it to Beretta. Stopped by Riley in the far side corner. 3:09 left in the third period. Bulldogs need one. Carteret will move this up. Hudanish picking up the pace. A shot controlled and held by Sheridan. Looked like she was going to drop it at first.
She wanted to, but then she saw Kaylee Carteret coming in full speed and decided not to play it. Keep your eye on Sophie Goldberg. It's getting down to that time.
Boy, is this exciting.
Oh, man.
Here on ACTV, a great NCAA playoff matchup. Hamilton College and Adrian College. A back and forth battle that could go any way. Petrowski to Anderson. It bobbled over her stick, and it's pushed out there by Holden. Picking up is Smith. She walks her way in, now down low, tied up by Anderson. Petrowski couldn't control it. Once again, dumped in. Goldberg will stop it. Here's some Let's Go Blues from the crowd. Hamilton College getting their support. Here's a chance, down low, and that squeaks out. Mosier puts one on, but it's wide. Skating is Anderson. Tried to send a shot on. Didn't work out. Von Ruden plays it down. A little escape over the blue. Final 2 left. Hong sends it all the way down, and Goldberg will stop it. He was taking an awkward roll.
Look out.
Here's Von Ruden. Works her way in. What a move. Towards the front, played over. Bellin didn't have her stick down. Goldberg out of the net. 6-on-5 with 1:30 left to go in regulation. Long shot. Kicked out. Save made by Sheridan. Belland in the slot. Turned over. Looking for the empty net was Weiss. Carteret in center. Finds its way to Belland. Works her way over the blue. Sends a pass over, but it was stopped. Can this be kept in? No. It's tipped out of the zone. Skating down is Smith. Looking for the empty net. And the dagger for Hamilton College. With 56.4 left to go in the third period. The empty net goal likely to seal the deal. Abby Smith broke her way free.
Well, it all started in their own defensive zone. Abby Smith made a great play to block a shot. Made a nice play along the boards as well, and had to beat Truban back. Truban was just completely gassed. Nothing the Bulldogs could do on that one.
Under a minute to play. In the waning seconds, Bulldogs need to make something happen. Back to the benches, Goldberg. 6-on-5 once more. 30 seconds left to go. Played in front, pushed aside there by Berghammer. Bulldogs can't find a lane. Tied up, puck scramble, 15 to go. Carteret down low, looking towards the front. A poke check, shot on, covered and held. And it's stopped by Sheridan with 8.5 seconds left to go in the third period. What chaos.
Wow. That's the way it's gone for Adrian, just given everything they have thrown at Evie Sheridan. And man, oh man, has Evie Sheridan ever been the best player for Hamilton so far?
8.5 seconds left to go. The Hamilton crowd to the right on their feet. A last-second shot was kept out. Riley will get there. The horn will sound, and down go the Bulldogs. Hamilton College shuts out Adrian 2-0 and will advance to the semifinal round.
Wow.
A great game played on both sides. Stick taps all around to all players on both rosters. Evie Sheridan, the story of the night, a 32-save shutout in the quarterfinal NCAA Women's Division III playoff matchup. And the best tradition in all of hockey, the handshake line. Both teams showing their respect for one another. A season ending in unusual fashion for Adrian College, and a season continuing for Hamilton College as they'll keep their quest to try and reach the Frozen Four and capture a national championship.
Yeah, great season for Adrian. You know, losing last year in the semifinals. What a bounce back year, and team's got a bright future ahead. And congrats to Hamilton as well.
A huge congratulations out to Hamilton College for their big victory this afternoon, stunning Adrian College on home ice. And players to the center. The stick taps out there you see for Hamilton College, showing their thanks to the crowd showing up to support them a long ways away in New York. And there you see it. Their ticket punched. They continue on. And the stick taps at center for Adrian College one last time this season. So a somber scene here at Arrington Ice Arena for the Lady Adrian College Bulldogs. Not the result that they were looking for this afternoon, but what a game played on both sides. You have to tip your hats off of the Hamilton College. They did such a great job.
Evie Sheridan was the backbone for the entire game. You know, Adrian just came pressing and pressing and pressing, but she was there to shut the door, and what a clutch face-off play that perfectly executed in the second period. That was the game-winning goal, and then the empty net goal, obviously there to seal the deal. But yeah, hats off to Hamilton. Good luck to them in the Frozen Four, and Adrian, what a season.
It was a clean goal that was scored by number 34, Cora Sullivan. The really lone goal that was scored and awarded during the contest, the only other being the empty net we saw in the last few seconds of the game. What a shot that was to beat Goldberg. Never had a chance to stop it, couldn't see it through traffic, perfectly placed on net. There's not too much more that you can say on that front.
Not too much more you can say. As their coach, the coach probably loved seeing their face-off play perfectly executed like that, but yeah, that's about all you can say. No chance for anyone out there.
So from Arrington Ice Arena, live on ACTV, Alex Herman and Johnny Costello saying thank you for tuning in this afternoon for this women's quarterfinal NCAA Division III matchup. It's Hamilton College over the Adrian College Bulldogs, 2-0.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
The thing that really brought me to Hamilton in the first place was how amazing the professors are. I had the opportunity to be curious, to explore, and that really helped me develop as a person.
Hamilton has helped me get to know myself by putting me in front of a lot of people and experiences that make me really reflect on myself critically and what I really want out of my choices and my agency.
I've really valued the liberal arts education. I was able to take a lot of different courses. Being able to really explore has given me a new perspective, and I think it's allowed me to express myself.
The Hamilton students go above and beyond. The people I've met and the friendships I've made here are really special.
When I came here, it was the little communities that I found that it was the impetus for me doing as well as I've done.
Getting to really be close with friends and faculty members, I'm so glad I chose a small liberal arts college where there's a really strong sense of community here.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.